Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Aries the Emperor here, back with another general reading for my Aries angels. If you are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel for all Aries placements. Cross watchers, you are welcome as well. Just take in mind that this reading may or may not resonate with everyone, and that is okay. All right, so do not force the reading. Thank you all to everyone who likes and subscribes to the channel. Thank you so very graciously for your donations, to those who book personal readings, for your shares, to those of you who donate to the channel, and shop the vegan soy candle shop. Like I mentioned, I do have all of my materials in stock again. Yay. So I am getting your candle orders out left and right. I sent out a batch yesterday. I'm working on a batch to go out tomorrow as well here. And I did a sale for Black Friday. Okay. I'm going to reboot the sale, and I'm going to start it on this upcoming Mars Day, and I'm going to run it all the way up to Christmas, the day after Christmas, in fact. So I did 33% off for Black Friday. I'm not going to do that high, but I'm going to bring it down just a notch. So it's going to be up there just to give you guys an opportunity to purchase any readings or vegan soy products. All my products are natural. In fact, my turmeric bars are new and improved, the formula and the look. So those of you who order going forward, you are in for a treat. Okay. So all of my info is in the description box down below, as well as readings. If you have ordered readings, all right, I am having to balance between candle orders and your readings, so I will be working throughout the evening on up until tonight, all right, to get out readings and natal chart readings. You guys, when you purchase natal chart readings, just take in mind they take a few days to complete because there is research involved. It's in actual life, your path from your birth up your death, because your death is written in your natal chart reading. I do need y'all to know that. So it may be some uncomfortable details that some of y'all are not ready for. All right. But just to let you know, I am working very diligently to get everything out for you, all your needs. All right. Straight from my heart to yours. Okay. If you need me, if you need to get in contact with me, purchase anything, my email is in the description box down below, as is my website, www.ariestheemperor.com. My email is arieslovetarot11@gmail.com as well here. All right. So let's get into this reading. All right. I've spoken enough. I just wanted to get all of that out. Okay. A lot of y'all have a lot of questions that you email me, so I just thought, let me make one big announcement, right? All right, so let's get into the reading, okay? And thank you, Jamila. I got your deck yesterday, the Santa Muerte. So like I said here, I'm going to start the week off, fresh week with you guys' tarot cards that you sent me. And my wish list is in the description box down below as well, too, if you guys want to send anything or you want me to read with any specific cards, okay? So, angels, why do people stare? Because there's something magnetic about you. You are incomparable, unparalleled, exceptional from the rest. I mean, need I say more? All right, let's change the angle, okay? Because we're having fun with this, right? All right. So you are exceptional from the rest, love. There is no contest. Nine of Pentacles. Virgo energy. There is no contest. You're someone who is very calculated when you do something. You are very analytical. Like you take the time to research something, organize something. You cross your T's and you dot your I's. You take everyone into consideration. You're not somebody who is selfish. I say this all the time, collective. You are selfless. And, it's hard, especially you're the first. So that being the first in the zodiac, it makes me think of an only child. A lot of times only childs or only children are spoiled, selfish. They don't know what it's like to share. But you have the gift from spirit to come out the gate and being able to just be a powerhouse, a fireball, the first spark of light, of fire that there is. You light everything up for everyone to see. You know what I mean? And that's, even if you're working on a project, people are able to come behind you. They're able to see what you messed up on. And not only that, there's a self-mastery about you. This is what this Nine of Pentacles energy is. Self-mastery here, okay? Self-independent. You made the blueprint for something. You are the creator of something, and it is building so much bigger than you, I don't know why this coming to my mind. Wesley Snipes in New Jack City, he said, this shit bigger than Nino Brown. You know what I mean? And we're not talking about what he was doing in the movie, but it's just figure of speech. This is bigger than you, something that you didn't even know that you could do yourself, that you were capable of yourself. It amazes the people around you, and you are a master. You know what I mean? Even if it's something on a small scale or a grand scale scheme of things here, there's also a psychological comfort to you here. You're very comforting, your energy. This is sixth house. So this is service oriented. You don't mind helping others. You don't mind giving the shirt off of your back. If you got it, then the people you care about around you got it as well. Seven of Pentacles is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. You are able to water not just yourself, but others, and you're able to help them grow, and they are appreciative of you. They're able to open up their softer side, or to see the mastery inside of themselves, and they're able to open up and tap into their energies and be able to create things just off the strength of you. You help people mentally here. It's just like the world is so busy trying to look perfect. When you are blunt, you can't help yourself. You straight to the point. You are direct in the way that you handle things, the way that you say things. You probably say shit and then your mind catch up afterwards like, maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. I do it all the time. You know what I mean? I've had to work on that, but it's a superpower. Sometimes people need to hear what the hell they need to hear at that time. There's no sugarcoating anything when it comes to you, and that helps people in the long run. Tough love sometimes is the best love. And not only that, you fuck up from time to time. You're gonna screw up. It's a part of the game. I do it all the time, but I don't sit and I don't soak in it. I don't cry about it. I get back up, and you get back up as well here. And others, they see that, and they see that as real life, and they need to follow that. They want to follow that. There's so much power in that. You don't know how powerful you are for living in your authentic truth, and showing what a real individual is about, because you are just that. You real, you probably the real friend in the group. You probably the one that somebody will say, I'm glad you said that, because they would have never told me the truth. You the type of person, you see broccoli in somebody's teeth, everybody else gonna let them walk off and smile in other people's faces and have that broccoli all in their teeth. You run into a million people, and by the time you get to the bathroom, the day is over with, and all those million people have seen that broccoli in your teeth. And how embarrassing is that at the end of the night, and nobody said anything? When the person runs into you with that broccoli, you gonna let them know. You gonna save their time, and you gonna save their day with that. I don't know why that came to my mind, but I've had to do that before, for real. And I've been the person with broccoli in my teeth and nobody said anything. It don't have to be broccoli. It could be anything embarrassing. Tissue on the bottom of your shoe or something. And, people are just weird. It takes nothing to help somebody out. But you know what? If they didn't say nothing to you, it was probably because they felt the way, you were still confident, whatever it is that you had going on that you had to go later fix. You have the Queen of Cups here, Cancer energy here. You are intuitive, as they say with earth and air energy, they say is more material. And they say that water and fire energy is more spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, it's good to have a healthy balance. And I feel like this is you. You are on both spectrums, and that people see that in you. Some people probably see you as a gypsy or a hippie, but then they also see you as a professional, a trendsetter, somebody who's going places, somebody who's able to merge worlds, and make it look good and make it work for them. That's the power of the fire sign, because you are that moving ball of fire. And just like, what does fire do? It spreads, and it's gonna touch a piece of whatever is in its path, and it's going to engulf that. And that is you. You're in this world engulfing, and you taking a little bit of this from this experience, and you taking a little bit of that from that experience. And it's helping you strengthen your intuition. It's helping you connect with the outer realm and the spiritual realm. It's making you stronger as an individual. And people are noticing that from the outside, and they're not understanding how you're doing it, but you are someone who, like I mentioned, you are of that fire. So you are of that naturally spiritual and that intuition. So you have that energy in you naturally, and you're going to carry that, and you're going to look to that more than you are going to look to the material, because fire and water can take over the material. You know what I'm saying? Water can drown. And just like I said, fire can engulf. So you are more powerful than you know. And people see that energy inside of you. They may not be able to explain it, or, tell you what they're thinking about you, or because you're something that's new, and they're going to stare at you from afar. There's something that they're trying to figure out about you. You exude this type of confidence about you. Like I said, they've never seen something like you, and it's magnifical to watch. It leaves people mesmerized. You ever been to the Bahamas, or you seen some of that beautiful water where you can just see right down to the bottom of it? You can see right through people, but they say your eyes are like the window to your soul. And I feel like some of y'all, when y'all make eye contact with people, you can see right through them. And it's like a flash before their eyes. They see their life flash, and they just get a glimpse of what you get to feel every single day of your life. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you keep your energy to yourself because you know how powerful it is. Just that being able to simply touch somebody and feel and know what they going through or what they seeing here. Some of y'all probably avoid eye contact with people. I know I do a lot of the times, not all the time, you know what I'm saying? But it's just so powerful when I make eye contact with people, especially when they are in front of me, because I can literally read through somebody. It's just like that, and it touches the inside of me, and it's a powerful feeling. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's scary. Sometimes you don't want to read through people like that. You want to just mind your damn business, and that's what I be trying to do. And I feel like a lot of you guys have that same power. You're not crazy. You are reading through those people, and you need to be careful with that, because you're going to read right into some of these people's or these individuals' trauma, and you don't want to take that with you. That's why it's important for you to cleanse. You know what I'm saying? And if you are into crystals and gems, as I am, get you a crystal that is for your zodiac, or has the right intention set for you here, because that wreaks a lot of power as well here. And that's going to help you in those situations as well, to be able to balance out negative energies and entities that may try and cling on to you and go home with you. You don't want that. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, Pam. No, thank you, ma'am. You don't want that. All right. I feel like people stare at you because they want to connect with you. They want to interact with you, and they might be scared because they know that you leave a lasting impression. They don't got to have a conversation with you. They can read that off of your energy. And that's something very powerful that you carry. Like I mentioned earlier, some of y'all might have that resting bitch face. You know what I'm saying? You already know what's up, or they already know what's up before they even say anything to you. Baby, you ain't nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? But when they do get an opportunity to get to know you, you are something that you can't just wipe out of a person's system. You are unforgettable, and that stare, it's a glare. And it's like I mentioned, it's just out of curiosity. They say curiosity killed the cat, baby. But from what I heard, satisfaction brought them back. All right. People wonder where you've been. They wonder where you're going. They wonder what energies you have come into contact that have created you and made you and shaped you into this individual to where you are fearless and where you are ready to go out into the world and venture and make it your oyster and create your own empire out of it and seek what spirit is pushing you out there to seek from it. You know, you are somebody that is untouchable in a lot of ways, and that's because of your spiritual ways here, and because of God has kissed you individually, you know, and even you can't explain it. Sometimes you probably stare at yourself in the mirror, or you just sit back and wonder, why am I like this? And where is it coming from? Baby, it's coming from God up above. I didn't even know this was down here. We got 2 cars out here, and I've been running my mouth off of them for like the past 14 minutes. Judgment. You come from something greater, baby. And when spirit toots that horn, you don't know what else to do but to come forth. Open up your arms and be grateful and just accept the downloads and accept the blessings and accept your next assignment and to accept, you know, the next place that you being carried and to accept the next soul that you are to come into contact with and to experience with and to live with and to grow with. You know, build a partnership with and take whatever you're meant to take with you, or even if it is that individual and they meant to grow with you and to build something. You know, some of y'all are with your significant other because they sat back and they couldn't stop staring at you and they couldn't stop wondering about you. It's just something about you, you know. And some of y'all have soul tribes or, you know, groups of individuals, you know, that you are still stuck with, or they still stuck to you. And some of y'all have had to pry your energy away from these individuals, and spirit has had to step in and blow that horn and let you know it's time for you to break away from this individual because your job here or your work here is done, or this is not the individual that is supposed to go forth with you and learn and grow. You know, some people are here for a season and a reason, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You live there, you grow from it, you get your experience, and you move the fuck on. You know, and there is no going back. You just learn from it. All right, what other messages, Spirit? I'm going to try not to make this too much longer. Page of Cups, your childlike energy, your essence, your innocence, the way that you dream, you know, being around you is a good time. You know, people want to pick your brain. You know, people want to take you out for a good time. People want you to come out and have more of a good time. It's like your kid waiting on you to finish work. And it's like, can we go to the park now, Aries? You know, can we go ride the carousel? Can we go have some fun? Can we go have ice cream? It's just the simplest things that people want to do with you, or they wish that they had the opportunity to do with you again. But I feel like some people only have access to you, maybe on social platforms, you know, where now, even if you're not friends with them or you don't follow each other anymore, they still go back to your page and they stare at your pictures and they wonder how you are now, and they think of how you were when they were with you, or they pull out old photographs and old memories and they just sit back and they stare at you and they just look at, you know, how they fumbled the bag, or how they fumbled such a great friend, or, you know, how they didn't see what was so great about you then, but now they see it now, and they just wish they had the opportunity to offer you some type of olive branch. You know, goldfish symbolize something. It's not coming to me right now, but as soon as I turn this video off, this lady has a goldfish. Somebody drop down in the comments and tell me what that goldfish symbolizes here in spirituality. And it could be your spirit animal here. We got the seahorse down here as well. That could be your spiritual animal or your spiritual guide, your spirit animal. But it's just like people are just dumbfounded. They wish that they didn't take things so serious back then, or they didn't take themselves so serious back then. They wish they just would let their guard down a little bit more and just really told you how they really feel instead of being immature about the situation. But now all they can do is stare. Some of them staring into space and thinking about you and thinking about the times here. Some of them thinking about how they had you, and they could have done anything with you. And they had all these options to go all these different places with you and do all these different things with you and have all these different experiences with you. And now it's no longer, they drowning in their sorrow. Somebody may think about you when they drinking, or maybe somebody is coping, to drink, or, just make sure it's not unhealthy, that you're, because some people will use drugs and alcohol as a crutch to get over somebody. That's not healthy. Or maybe you and someone's thing used to be going out to have a nightcap, to have a few drinks, or you met somebody out at a nightclub of in some way, shape, or form, or just out having a good time. And now when they go out, they think of you. They think of you when they're in those spaces again. And I just see somebody daydreaming at a bar or just sitting to themselves, just thinking of you. But it's like they're staring off into the distance here with you on their mind. Or whoever they're staring at now, they see you. This person resembles you. 8 of Swords. I can't make it up. Somebody's putting their self in a mental prison, thinking about you. You are still on their mind day and night. Like Kid Cudi said. And not only that, they put themselves in this position. They put themselves in this mental prison here because you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I mentioned, you're like a kid. You are innocent. Sometimes you are so direct and so blunt. You're going to tell somebody how you feel. You're not going to hold it back. And then, sometimes they say it's good to keep some of that stuff to yourself. And it is. That's why I said I'm working on that. And I have been working on what to give and what not to give of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you are sacred and you do carry a lot of valuable information. I like to say you are esoteric and not exo, because exo is accessible to everyone and so is exclusive to only a few, and that's what you are. And now people are realizing that, from your past, that you are SO, and they fumbled that. 10 of Pentacles. Now they see the value in you. They see the strength in you. They see how far you've come. Maybe they knew you back then. And you see how this lady is just staring off while this woman is talking to her. Now people run into others and they're just empty experiences for them. They're looking for an experience that they had with you or something that you warned them about in the future that will come to pass. And now it's coming to pass. And now it's starting to resonate with them. And maybe somebody thought that they were going to have it all without you. And now they realize what the real value of life is, and it includes you, but you're nowhere there around, but you have still created your own 10 of Pentacles situation, and it's beautiful. It's more beautiful than any money could buy, even though money may be involved here, but you are still able to sit back. You're able to reminisce on where you've been. You look at all these people staring off into the distance, even into old age. You are being carried mentally. You are on somebody's mind, going from a youngin' all the way out there. Even the dogs are staring out into the distance like, damn, that person was that amazing. That Aries angel was that unforgettable. Yes, fuck yes. And if you don't feel that about yourself, Aries angels, damn it, you better start feeling it. Let me change this angle real quick so we can end this reading real quick. I just said a mouthful. You know what I'm saying? You are magnificent in so many ways, my love. All right. I am privileged to be a part of such a collective. And I'm going to carry each and every last one of you like I get up and I pray for y'all. And I thank Spirit for each and every last one of y'all when I get up in the morning and I get on my knees and I meditate. And it's the first breath of air that I take. I thank Spirit for you yesterday, for you now, and for all of you all that are joining this family going forward. All right. I love you guys. I got work to do. Hit that like and subscribe button. Damn it. Just know, baby, they not going to forget about you. I'll catch you later. Ciao.